Hi, and welcome to your practice. Today's practice will be just like a nice gentle movement, and we'll focus at the end working with a strap. So, having a strap with you for this practice to stretch out our lower part of the body, our hamstrings and legs for the end of our session. So, have that nearby. I'm sitting on a block to begin, so find your comfortable seated position. When you're ready, resting hands on knees or thighs. And taking a few cleansing breaths in and out through the nose. Feel free to exhale through the mouth if you're just really letting go of a day you've had. You want to just kind of ground it out. So, starting to tune into our inner world. Just notice what's happening in your body, in your mind, your energy level at this moment. Just becoming a bit more aware of the present moment, the shape of your body. If you can welcome length and spaciousness into your body, whatever that means to you, to find more space and length. And then breathing breath into the spaces you're allowing for and creating. And eventually start to deepen your breath, moving into the belly. And we'll begin with some alternate nostril breathing. So let's take our right hand, place our peace fingers on our third eye point between the eyebrows. We'll close the right nostril. Let's inhale through left side, closing the left. Exhale through right. Inhale through right nostril. Closing the right nostril. Exhale through your left nostril. Inhale through your left nostril. Closing the left nostril. Exhale through the right. Inhale through right. Closing the right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Closing left. Exhale through right. Inhale right. Closing right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Closing left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Closing right, and exhale through the left nostril all the way out. Empty, empty, empty. And then we'll release the hands and just breathing in and out through the nose. Noticing how you feel, any shifts or changes, where the breath is moving in your body. If you need to adjust the legs at any time, adjust your legs at any time. And we'll move into a mantra. The mantra is Soham, S-O-H-U-M. Translates to I am that. I am pure conscious awareness, sitting up a little bit taller in your seat. You can do this mentally, you can do it out loud, you can also just link it to your breath, the inhale being the so, the exhale being the hum, Okay, so whatever you're working with today to begin our practice, so hum, so hum. So hum, so hum. So hum, so hum. So hum, so hum. Keep the chant, whether you're saying it out loud or mentally or with the breath. So hum, so hum. So hum, so hum. It's very powerful when we chant mantra using your voice. Powerful tool to rebalance the nervous system. Really engages us into more of that parasympathetic side of ourselves, connecting to that side of ourselves. So hum, so hum. So hum, so hum. A few more. So hum, so hum. So hum, so hum. So hum, so hum. Coming back to your breathing. Exhale. Moving legs at any time if you need to, or crossing opposite leg in front if you wish. Take the hands to the back of the head, interlock your fingers, open the elbows wide. Take an inhale here, lift the chest. Exhale, we're going to round chin to the chest, bringing elbows in towards one another, rounding through your back. Inhale, lifting the chest, lift the head, open the elbows, squeezing shoulder blades on the back. Exhaling, drawing in. Inhale. Exhale. Continue to move with your breath, opening. Exhale, rounding in, elbows towards one another. Gentle opening of the back of the neck. Good. Inhale, we'll lift up, reaching up. Open the elbows, reach the arms to the sky. Stretch up, spread your finger pads, open the arms wide and extend them out towards the sides. Take your legs out, shake them if you need, and then we'll be opening up into wide legs. So I'm still sitting on my prop. You're welcome to sit at the front edge of your prop, tilting the pelvis forward and down. Open the legs as wide as you're comfortable. We're going to come back into interlocked fingers at the back of the head and just move into some side bends. Try to sit up as tall as you can. My legs are active, my toes are flexed towards my knees, and I'm moving into some lateral bending. Press your head into your hands into your head. So you can feel a bit of that traction. My hands are pressing energetically up to keep the back of my neck long. Spread your toes, all 10 toes ideally are pointing straight up to the sky, and go as far over as you like into your side bend, elbow towards the hip. Keep breathing, keep moving. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come center, reach your arms up, stretch them up, pads facing forwards, fingers wide. Exhale, slowly releasing the hands down. Let's roll the shoulders up. Exhale, back and down. Bend the knees, soles of the feet come together, coming into Supta Baddha Konasana or Baddha Konasana. We are on laying back. Bring the hands to the feet. You can take the thumbs to the insoles of the feet, fan the feet open like a book. Open up the knees with the elbows a bit, flex the toes back, or you can just interlock fingers around the toes, whatever is more available to you. And then we'll release the head down into a forward fold and just do some half neck rolls here, ear to shoulder, ear to shoulder. Exhale, melt your heart and get a little bit heavier through the upper body, just letting go a little bit, dropping the weight of the legs. And then take a moment, find stillness, forward fold, take a full breath into the lower part of your back, feel your breath. And then slowly rising up, use your hands to walk yourself up. And as you come up, reach the arms up to the sky. Stretching up, press the soles of the feet together, open the knees, exhale, twisting to one side, one hand to one knee, one hand comes behind you. I'm high on my fingertips, close to my back, so I can keep the spine nice and tall, keeping that integrity of the spine as I twist. Inhale up through center, exhale, we'll come over to the other side and twist. Feel the twist come from just behind the navel center point. So that mid-low back, draw the navel in as you twist. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Twist. Dropping the weight of the legs heavy if you can. Keep lifting the chest, lengthen the spine. One more inhale and exhale to twist. Take one more breath. Good. And then slowly return back to center. Guide your knees in. Hug your knees in towards you. Little squeeze, little rock. And then from here, we're going to take our right leg out long. Left foot comes into the inner right thigh. So we're going to angle our torso over our extended leg. You can bend the knee a little bit if you need to, or straighten the leg. This is where a strap can come in handy as well. So you can use a strap around your foot and roll it up, loop it through the hands. Try to keep the arms straight. A micro bend is fine in the elbows, and lengthen your heart forward towards your toes. If you don't have the strap, just hang on to your shin, your ankle, your toes, your foot. We're working at lengthening out through the lower back here, so we don't want to round and collapse into this. Lift the spine, heart forward, shoulders back, toes flex back. You can even walk your hands closer towards your foot so you can straighten the arms more rather than keeping a bend in the elbows. It's a very subtle bend in the elbows. Shoulders back, heart forward, press out through your front heel. Guide the breath to where you're feeling it the most. So maybe in the hamstring, the calf, the lower back, wherever you're feeling it, guide the breath. Beautiful. From here, take hold of the strap with your left hand. Keep the foot active. Bring your right fingertips just wide beside you and start to twist towards the right. Lengthen the heart, lengthen the spine. Twist, look over your back shoulder if that's comfortable. And if you don't have the strap, you're holding the outer right foot or leg with the left hand. Good. Slowly come to center, release the strap. Bring your right arm to the inside of your right leg. You might even wrap it underneath for more stability and kind of grab the back of your calf. And then open up and take your left hand and reach and look towards that left hand. Lift the heart up, shoulders back. Right leg is still active. Reach through the fingers. An extension of your heart. Lift and open. Good. Exhale. Let's bring that left hand and touch and tap our right shoulder. Let's do that one last time. Inhale, open up through the left arm, extension, lift. Lift from the sit bones, lift the chest. Good. Exhale to release. We're going to switch sides. Left leg comes out just towards the left of your hip, so it's kind of at an angle. It's not in front of us. Right sole of the foot comes to the inner thigh, using your hands or your strap when you're ready. Take a nice deep full breath in, find the length, and as you exhale, lengthen your heart forward. And you might not come too far forward, it's fine. We want to avoid the rounding here for this one. Sometimes we encourage that. We'll say round the spine, come forward, but for today's practice, we're going to keep that length. Lead from your heart rather than your chin. Heart forward, shoulders back, toes pointing up. Drop the weight of your right knee heavy. Deep breaths. Exhale, melt forward and down. Think of lengthening out through the lower back, your lumbar spine. And can you feel the breath moving into the depths, the deeper part of your body? So the pelvis, the belly, the back of the leg. Feel free to inhale and lift, come up, and then exhale, come deeper into it. If you feel you can go a little bit deeper. And just listening to your body, adjusting anytime through the strap or where you're placing your hands. Take one more full cycle of breath. Good. And then we'll releasing into our twist. So you can use a strap or just bring your right hand to the outside of the left foot. I'm going to hold it with my right hand. Fingertips come out wide to the side, bending both elbows. I'm going to twist and look over my left shoulder, trying to keep that length still as you twist. The other option is just using your hand on the outer leg or the ankle or shin without the strap. So whatever is most available to you. And you can, of course, bend your left knee if you need to a bit. Work towards straightening. And again, just watch the integrity of the spine. Make sure we're not rounding. Slowly releasing, come out of that. And then we'll move into our counter. Left hand comes underneath that left leg, left calf. Hold on, get a grip of that to support you. Lift your chest and spine. Open up the right hand. Gaze follows that right hand. Open and twist, lift. Flex your left toes back to the knee. Drop the right knee. Exhale, float the hand towards your left shoulder, lightly tap, and then one more inhale, open up, extend and lengthen. Open the chest, furling open to the sky. Good. And then exhale, slowly releasing. And then just take your legs out, shake them out, find any movements that you like. We'll move the strap off to the side. Let's come onto all four, our hands and our knees. And then from here, let's do some cat-cow, hands under the shoulders, knees and feet hip width distance apart. I'm curling my back toes under. You can have them untucked, whatever's most comfortable. And then start to move into some freestyle movements. So I want to circle here, maybe some figure eights with the spine. So just kind of moving in all different directions. That feels good in the body right now. Leaning forward, leaning back. So there's really no wrong way to move in this tabletop right now. Just sort of get those spots that need a bit more stretch from the lumbar, shoulders, hips, the neck. Nice deep breaths. Good, and then eventually make your way back to center. Let's bring the knees a bit closer together. They don't have to be touching, but just closer together. Move your right hand directly under your head, okay? And we're stacking the joints, shoulder, elbow, wrist. Left arm's going to open up, twist, and then bend the elbow and start to circle that left arm. Your gaze might follow or just look down, whatever's comfortable on your neck. So we're just going to open up through that left shoulder and arm. And I'm bending my left elbow because I like to get deeper into the scapula. Breathe, full rotation of that shoulder girdle, really opened up, twisting the arm, the palm opening up in different directions. So just kind of play and explore. Reverse direction when you're ready. If this becomes too much pressure on your rooted right wrist. You can always come down onto your forearm as well as an option. Reverse direction again. And then we'll switch sides. Place the left palm underneath your face. Stack the joints as best as you can. And then switching sides, find those rotations of the right arm and the shoulder. And you can work with a straight arm, but I prefer bending a bit into the elbow. It just helps get a bit deeper into the scapula blade. Lubricating our shoulder joint, which is a ball and socket joint, just like our hip. Switch direction when you're ready. So yeah, hips and shoulders want to move in this nice rotation every day if we can to keep our joints of the shoulders and hips lubricated, the fascia moving, hydrated. We don't often get to move in this direction every day though, so thank goodness for our practice. Switch direction again. Exhale, releasing with your breath, soften the jaw. Move at your pace, so slow it down or maybe moving a bit quicker, whatever you feel. Last 2 and 1. Good. From here, we're going to rest into a child's pose. Knees together or open the knees wide, your choice. Untuck those toes. Arms are going to rest by our sides, palms up. We're going to give the arms a bit of a break. If you can bring your forehead to the floor, go for it. If the forehead doesn't touch the floor, put a prop or your hands stacked underneath your forehead. I'm just rocking side to side. My head, my hips. Exhale, let the shoulders fall towards your ears. Let your hips get heavy. Breathe in through your low back. See if you can actually feel the breath drawing in from the lower back. Exhale, melt the hips, melt the heart. 2 more breaths here. When you feel ready, you can extend the arms out. Walk the hands over to one side into a bit of a side bend stretch. Take it to center. Come over to the other side, little stretch. Good. And then from here, we're going to come forward, center, come onto your stomach. And then from stomach, we're going to come into a baby cobra. So bring the hands in line with the breastbone, closer to the ribs, elbows in. Let's bring the legs together and press the tops of the feet into the floor so much the kneecaps lift. Roll your shoulders up and back. Press the pubic bone into the floor as you lift your heart up. So it's like a baby cobra. Engage through your legs, your glutes, your back muscles, really strengthening all the back line muscles. Exhale, lower your chest, lower your heart down. Take your hands wide, come high onto the fingertips, elbows tip up to the sky. Roll the shoulders back as you inhale. Lift the heart. Maybe we come up a little bit higher this time. Pressing into the fingers, shoulders drop back. Maybe you look over your left shoulder. Come center, look over the right shoulder. Come center, exhale, lower down. Release the hands anywhere that's comfortable. Maybe stack the palms or fists. Wiggle your hips side to side. Let that release. You might even bend the knees and windshield washer your legs side to side. Exhale, relax. And then we're going to set that up again. This time I'd like your feet about hip-width distance apart. We're going to take the arms by our sides, palms turned up. We're going to lift the head, the chest, the arms, and the legs up so everything's lifted. Spread your fingers, spread your toes. You can keep the chin slightly tucked in. Try to really lift everything up, really strengthening all those core muscles on our back, core muscles in the legs, the arms, the back body. Really important here. Squeeze the glutes. Important to strengthen all these muscles in the back. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Maybe lift a little bit higher. Maybe lift your thighs up for 3. 2, 1. Good. Slowly release, coming down. Find your resting position. Wiggle the hips, maybe windshield washer the legs. Exhale, soften, let it go. Good. And then from here, we'll take our left hand out in line with our left shoulder. Palm facing down. Take your right fingertips or palm beside you on the right. Bend your right knee, lift it up and over, and maybe it will come and touch the floor on the left, and your left side of the head is on the floor. You might even reach your right hand forward and stay high on the fingertips. It might be in front of your face. You might even wrap that right forearm to the small of your back palm turned out and really draw the shoulder back. See if you can really open up through the shoulder and that left pec. A beautiful opening for the shoulder and arm. Good. And then support yourself. Bring your right hand back. Come back onto your stomach, back to center. Let's bring the hands back on the mat, palms under the shoulders. Roll the shoulders back. Lift just the heart up. Baby cobra. Legs stay down and rooted. Exhale to lower. And then we'll do the other side. Extend your right arm long. Take fingertips, left fingertips, maybe in front of you, higher, wider. Bend the left knee and take it all the way over to the other side, to the right, and open up. So again, find the variation that's best for you. You might even wrap your forearm to the small of the back. So wherever you want to place the hand to support you. And then breathing as you open up into that right chest and shoulder. Keep twisting open, breathing. Good. And then take a moment to slowly guide your hand for support to bring you back onto your stomach. And from here, we'll come onto all four hands and knees. Just come into a child's pose just for a moment. Stretch out through that lower back. We did a lot of low back work. Exhale. And then one last time, we're going to come into tabletop. So here you can be on the palms again or drop onto your forearms. You choose, and you can switch it up. Stack your joints, shoulders above the wrists. We're going to start with our left leg. Lift the left leg up, the knee. We're bending it, and we're doing big circles, just like we did with the arm, that ball and socket joint. Try to make big circles if you can. Engage your glute. Switch direction when you're ready. Lots of breath. Use that breath to help you with the movement. And reverse direction again, one last time. And again, go at your pace. Speed it up, slow it down, medium. Every day is different in our body, so listen to what you want to do in this moment, but just find those big circles of rotation. And then we'll take that leg straight back behind us, curl all 5 toes, and just stretch it out for a moment. Maybe a bit of a rocking front to back if that feels good, or just hold more of a static position. Exhale. Good. And then bring the knee in, and we're going to switch sides. So rotating through that right knee, hip socket. So really imagining this knee of ours like a pencil, and you're drawing this perfect circle. Really feel the lift and opening, the ball and the socket joint of the hip. Think of that hydration and send the breath deeper into this motion, the mobility and range of motion, really opening up our hip socket. Reverse direction. Engage through the glute a little bit more. Fire it up to support you in this movement. Reverse direction. Last time. Here we go. Let's do this for 5, 4, 3. Breathing. 2. Soften through the jaw. And 1. Beautiful. Leg goes back. Curl the 5 toes under. Press through the heel. Stretch. Or a bit of rocking. Good work. Okay, now let's come on to our back. Take your time to get there. When you're on your back, just hug your knees in. Rock side to side, maybe some circles, massaging. Deep breaths. Take your arms and legs up, give them a bit of a shake. Shake the wrist, shake the ankle, shake, shake, shake. And then we'll release and grab our strap. And we're going to start with the strap wrapped around both feet. So it's just at the mounds of the toes. So just below the toes, the toe mounds. And I'm going to loop the strap in my hand so I can work towards straight legs. Try to straighten your legs wherever you can. Try to straighten your arms, straighten your legs. Flex the toes towards you, press the heels up. Relax the shoulders as best you can into the shoulder sockets so the head of the arm bones are drawing down and in. Really stretch out through those hamstrings. And then we're going to take our left leg out and take it long onto the floor. Both legs stay active. Take the hand in your right, the strap in your right hand. So now we're holding it with one hand. You can keep your left hand alongside the body or on your left hip to keep it pressing down. 10 toes, all of them flexing back to the knees. And we'll start to open up that right leg as far over as you are comfortable to the right. It might come to the floor. You might even have to move higher up the strap so you don't have a bend in your elbow. Find your spot of stretch as you open up that leg and breathe. Engage through your core. Bend the knee a little bit if you need and bring that leg to center. Switch hands. And 2 options here. You can bring the right foot just on top of your left thigh. That's probably enough and you're going to feel it, right? Flex your toes towards your knee and press up through the heel. So literally I'm just stacking my foot over my thigh. Some of us can go all the way over to the left. So you can go all the way over and to the left if you want to, okay? I'm going to just keep it right above the thigh today. It feels good for me. I'm going to try this version and just see where you feel it the most, in your glute, in your hamstring, your calf. You might want to explore both. Like start here and then eventually drop your right leg all the way over to the left and come all the way down. Right? So just breathe into it. Wherever you're working, you can come halfway down. Maybe just on top of the thigh is enough for where you are today. And keep pressing your right toe mounds into the strap. So use that kind of resistance, like you're pushing and straightening the leg. You'll feel it more. And flex your pinky toe towards your right shoulder. Heel to the sky. Try it and you'll feel those little kind of tweaks. So I've gone a little bit further over to the left from the top of my thigh just because it felt good to go a little bit deeper. You could go all the way, halfway. Make sure the extended leg on the floor, the toes are still pointing up towards the ceiling and flexing to your knee so both legs are still active. Your right arm might come out in line with your shoulder. Keep breathing belly breaths here. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good. Ooh, that felt good. Just hug that right knee in towards the right shoulder. Maybe circle it out, whatever you need to release. Let's just remove the strap for a second. Let the knees knock into touch. Feet wide, bent knees, and just notice. Can you feel that difference between the right and left side? When you're ready, we're going to take the strap again, both feet, loop it up. So it's a nice starting point. Straighten the legs as best you can. Draw the thighs towards the belly. Relax the shoulders. Tuck the chin slightly in. If your chin is pointing right up to the ceiling, perhaps a block or blanket under your head, try to keep the chin neutral or slightly tucked in. Okay, so adjust as you need, modify. Press up through the heels. So this is a very active pose, opening up the leg lines, back of the knees, toes to the knees. Okay, and then I'm going to lower my right leg down this time. And then take the strap with my left hand. I'm going to open up that left leg all the way towards the left. So obviously I have a wall here in the space I'm in, so I'm just going to leave it there. But for everyone else at home, just kind of let it drop as far over to the left as you're comfortable. You might want to reach your hand further up the strap to lengthen the arm so there's not a bend in your elbow. It helps to kind of straighten the arm. And then it might just rest on the floor, your leg. See where it wants to open up. You'll feel it, and perhaps you can guide the leg closer up towards your armpit. You can gaze up or over the opposite shoulder towards the right. Keep opening up and breathing into the groin, hamstring. Long, deep breaths. Maybe going a little deeper if you can, opening it up a little bit more to the left. Just notice and feel the body starts to release as we hold a little bit longer. The muscles release. The right leg is still active, toes pressing to the knee, heel pressing away. So activating both legs. Take one more breath. And then slowly, we're going to switch hands, come back to center. Bend the knee a bit if you need to come back to center. Switching the hands. So right hand grabs the strap now. Adjust at any time if you need to. And then start to either bring that right foot right on top, your left foot right on top of your right thigh or beyond, right? You can start there and then shift over in time. And it might come all the way over to the floor to the right. Optional, like you're stacking your hips. You might even need to reach further down the strap towards your foot to straighten the arm. So find your stretch today. Left hand at hip or alongside the body, palm down, typically to help support you. Still working your left thigh towards the belly. So we're trying to lift the leg up higher for that depth of the stretch. Both feet active, right toes pointing straight up, left toes to the knee, and then breathe and find your stretch. Long, deep breaths. I know you're feeling it. IT band, glute, hamstrings, so good. Soften through the jaw, allow the opening with your breath. And these are great moments to explore the range of motion, going deeper, backing out, going deeper into it, backing out, and just kind of seeing. We ease into it. Soften your shoulders on your back. You got 3 more cycles of breath wherever you're working. Taking your time, bend the knee if you need to. Slowly work your way back. Eventually we'll release the strap. Hug your left knee in towards the left armpit. Circle the ankle bone if you need, point and flex. Maybe hug both knees in. We'll just kind of move around through the knees, the ankles, feet, a little rocking. And then from here, we'll bring the soles of the feet together. Hands can be alongside the body or interlock fingers back of the head, kind of like we began our practice, head resting in the hands. Try to bring the soles of the feet to touch if you can, knees opening up as wide as you can. We're going to inhale, lift the legs straight up. Keep the feet together if you can, exhaling down. Okay, so inhale up, exhale down. Now you can move super slow. You can speed this one up. Inhale up, exhale down. So joining me, keep opening the knees up, let the elbows drop heavy, head is heavy. Keep moving and kind of pumping the legs here. Try to keep the soles of the feet connected the whole time if you can. We're keeping this up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Keep the feet together. Lift your head and chest and wrap your fingers around your toes. Soften the shoulders back. Press the feet together. Draw the knees away from your shoulders and just kind of hug in here. Open the knees. Squeeze. Draw the chest towards your toes. Good. And then gently releasing. Feet to the floor wide, cactus arms or T-shape. Drop the knees to the right, look left. Drop the knees to the left, look right. So just moving slowly, side to side. If it feels good to stay on one side into a passive 2 knees twist, and just stay on one side and just kind of hang out there and relax and breathe. Just drop the weight of the legs or continue with the windshield washer movement. And then coming back through center when you're ready, taking our Shavasana, extend your legs out, arms out, open the legs, width of the mat or wider. Open up the arms, palms to the sky, roll the shoulder blades underneath you. Taking a deep breath in and open mouth exhale. Relaxing your body, your back, your legs. Feel the weight of the body heavy as you surrender and integrate in your Shavasana. Softening the breath, allowing it to get shallow as you surrender into your resting pose. I always invite any final pose before Shavasana if your body's calling for something. And then meeting in your Shavasana and spending as much time. If you have the luxury of time, stay here and rest for as long as you're able to. Thank you for joining me on the mat today. Thank you for sharing your practice, making time in your day for self-care, nourishing the body and the mind and the spirit. Namaste.